What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, and this is Game 4 between Complexity Gaming and Mouz Sports. This is from the Defense Grand Finals, best of 5. So far, Complexity is up 2-1. So if they win this game, they are the champions of the Defense 2. If Mouz Sports win this game, then we're going to go to a very intense Game 5. Complexity already, right off the bat, doing something kind of strange. They're banning out Rubik, they're banning out Anti-Mage, who they banned out the last game, I believe. And Anti-Mage actually banned all 3 of these games so far, so that's kind of interesting in and of itself.
10 seconds remaining.
But they're waiting an awful long time for these bans. And they banned out Rubik, which normally I would say, okay, you want to ban out Rubik, that's fair enough. But Complexity has been the ones playing Rubik for all of the games so far. And he's been extremely successful too. So I don't know why you would want to get rid of that hero when your team has been using it so well. Probably because they don't want to give it to Mouz. But at the same time, I don't know. It's an interesting thing coming out there. Lone Druid and Lycanthrope being banned, so the heavy pushers with the summons. Actually, Lone Druid and Lycan are actually kind of similar when you think about it. They're both scruffy. And that's pretty much it, actually. They both have a summon. But Complexity does have that Leshrac open to them. Leshrac was a huge force for them in Game 1. It got banned in Game 2 and 3, I believe. But now it is open to them. If they decide to go for having pushing route, that would be a beautiful way to start it off. Invoker has been picked for games 2 or 3. It hasn't been banned either. So Invoker really falling out of favor for these teams. But Complexity, the Nature Prophet got through. Might as well pick him up. Slap him on Jo. Are you going to slap Jo on Nature Prophet or slap Nature Prophet on Jo? Well, slap one of them on the other one. And then you have 4 games in a row. Nature Prophet. Jo's getting some pretty good practice with him. Leshrac instantly picked up by Mouz Sports, as well as the Morphling. So this game can potentially go to the very late stages if Complexity let Mouz Sports do it. Of course, Leshrac and Morphling could do a lot of work on the earlier stages of the game. The Edict and the Split Earth, taking down towers, and heroes as well. Morphling waveform damage. There's nothing to sneeze at either. But Complexity, they're going to need to get something in retaliation to the Morphling. It's either they want to overpower him early, which is kind of what they did last game against that Viper pick, or they could, yeah, it looks like they're going to overpower him in a team fight. They might be setting up for a 4-1 kind of thing of their own, because so far they're really support heavy, they're really utility heavy. Their damage isn't the most. They have a lot of slows, they have a lot of utility, but they don't have someone to actually lay down the smack. But they still have quite a bit of time before they actually need to pick one of those up, so fair enough. Venomancer picked all 3 games so far by the Mouz Sports side, and the last game he fed kind of hard, so I guess Mouz Sports kind of abandoning ship as far as that goes. They're going to pick up a Sand King instead, get a guaranteed stun, and a good combo with that Leshrac Burrow Strike into Split Earth. If you're watching from the YouTube channel, then I am live casting this, so my voice is starting to go out a little bit. But I think I can make it through all 5 games, if there are 5 games. I still don't know yet. Should be able to. I should be fine. Getting a little bit more longevity as far as that goes. But Sand King will give Mouz Sports a lot of team fight potential, as well as a lot of ganking potential. Leshrac and Sand King is a very dangerous dual roaming combination, especially once they get to level like 6 or 7. It could take a while, in some cases, for them to actually get that high. But if they do, then Complexity's got to watch out, especially that Venomancer and Nature Prophet. 2 very easily killable heroes. Tidehunter not so much, but with an Epicenter he can be brought down as well. Complexity's ganking is more slow-oriented than stun-oriented. They have the Gush, they have the Venomous Gale, and the Sprout, which I guess is kind of neither. Sprout won't actually do that much versus Mouz Sports, and Sand King doesn't really care about Sprout that much. He has Burrow Strike and Sandstorm. Morphling could waveform out, and Leshrac could Split Earth out, so Sprout won't be the most reliable this game, but that's what happens when you pick up Nature Prophet. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Shadow Demon being banned out from Complexity this time, which is pretty interesting because Mouz Sports didn't opt for a Shadow Demon pick before. But right now, that was probably because they picked up the Venomancer, so they were fine as far as the support front goes. Shadow Demon not going to make an appearance in this game, so no setup Shadow Demon Leshrac, although Sand King Leshrac is still in this game. Mouse Sports do like to run Kunkka Shadow Demon, so that's an option for them if they feel confident in doing that. But they're still going to need a support. CM, Vengeful Spirit, still in the pool. Disruptor. That would actually be pretty good. I would like to see a Disruptor. I'm sure you guys would like to see a Disruptor too. Unfortunately, I don't know if Mouse Sports is going to run that, but we're going to have to wait and see. CK being banned out from Mouse Sports, so no easy stun setup for Complexity there. Complexity probably wanting to pick up a hard carry. An option for them is to go for Queen of Pain again, and then do a very powerful magical damage burst kind of team fight power build. I'm just using a lot of words there that don't really have much meaning individually, but it's mostly just taking out heroes very quickly and then using the rest of your assets to kind of just whittle the rest of the heroes down. So if you could pick off the main heroes, then you should be able to just be just fine with the rest of the team. Chen actually and Enchantress saved to the last ban, so you don't see that very often. I want to see what Complexity is doing. I would like to see some pretty interesting heroes this time. In the last game we saw a Viper, which is fun, but I think we could be more interesting. We could step it up a notch as far as interesting goes. I hope the stream is fine. I'm just gonna... Oh, there's the Queen of Pain again, so they are gonna go for that same route. I'm going to dip into my stream. Make sure it's not lagging, because I think it was lagging a little bit. No one really said anything. Oh, gotta get rid of that overlay also. Okay, let's get rid of that. Bam. That's gone, and it is lagging a little bit, but I don't really care since no one's really watching this anyway. I don't think anyone's watching. Like 6 people are watching, which, I mean, like, it's great, but I don't really have to go through hoops to fix it for you 6. You have to deal with it. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it right now. But everything... Oh, hello! Ogre Magi being picked up by Mouse Sports, busting out the 2-headed people. Pick up a Jakiro, and then we'll have so many heads. Ogre Magi, very reliable stun. Paired up with Leshrac could do devastating, but the problem with Ogre Magi is that he's typically a support hero, but he's also melee, which is not a good combo at all. He's also very unreliable as far as his damage output goes. Sometimes he could insta-give someone, sometimes he won't do anything. Just a matter of how lucky the Ogre Magi player is. We're going to see how many multicasts he gets and how important those multicasts are. And, well, there's the Disruptor. So we are going to see a Disruptor this game, not necessarily on the Mouse Sports team, but hell, Disruptor's Disruptor. Going to be played by Complexity. Will give them a lot of that team fight control that I was talking about. Disruptor has pretty good burst. Not really as... he's not a Queen of Pain, but Disruptor is pretty good setup for the Tidehunter ult. If you could catch someone in that field, kinetic field? Kinetic field. Yeah, that's what it's called. And get a whole bunch of silence there also. It could be pretty good. Now, what is Mouse Sports going to do? They probably want to pick up another support-y style champion. A Windrunner might not be a bad idea. They're kind of melee heavy right now, so they don't want to pick up another melee hero, or else their lanes will just be completely screwed over. So, what are they going to pick? Invoker, still. Get a solid mid lane against that Queen of Pain. Might not be a bad idea. That'd actually be really good. Sunstrike will be a devastating combo. You have the Fire Blast, Split Earth, Burrow Strike, Sunstrike. That's enough to kill anyone except for Tidehunter, I think. But even then, Tidehunter is probably going to be brought down with right clicks right after that. Oh, yes! Double head team all the way! How did I call that? That is amazing. Jakiro is going to be the support. And they have set up for Ice Path. The Jakiro decides to go for Ice Path. And shit, I gotta... Oh, god damn it. I'll be right back in like 10 seconds, guys. Sorry about that. We are back in business. Let's go over who's playing what. We have Hannah Montana once again on that Tide Hunter, fluffing stuff, playing the Thrall Disruptor guy. Kind of looks like Thrall, actually. IX Mike on the support, Venomancer, TC on the Queen of Pain, so he's probably going to get a lot of farm, and Jo, you're going to play Nature's Prophet for the 4th time in a row, so you're going to have to deal with that. Come with me. He's going to be playing the Leshrac on the bottom lane, and 147 is going to be supporting him. Oh, Sing Sing, what? Sing Sing on the Ogre Magi, that's very interesting. That's awesome. Black on the carry Morphling, as you would expect, and Bambo looks like he's going to be soloing up the top lane. Might be pretty rough for him. If Tide Hunter goes up there, it's going to be pretty even, actually. Caustic Finale versus Anchor Smash is probably going to end up a wash. But Mouz, right off the bat, I'm going to give them the favor because they have 2 double-headed people. They also have a very devastating early game team. Sand King, Ogre Magi, Leshrac, and Jakiro. That is so much magic damage. So much damage coming out from the Mouz Sports side. Complexity do have a little bit as well, but it's just simply not comparable at all to what Mouz is packing in the early game. It might be, it looks like it is going to be a tri-lane. I didn't expect Sing Sing to be on the Ogre Magi, but with the Morphling solo, what the hell? That's kind of weird, actually. But with Morphling soloing up the mid lane, there's no reason to put someone else there. Jo is going to be in the mid lane once again versus that Morphling. That's how it was in game number 1, I believe. Game number 1 was kind of messed up with technical difficulties, so I didn't get to catch the beginning of that. But it is going to be a tri-lane, and this is a kill tri-lane. This is not about protecting a carry to farm, although Leshrac probably is aiming to get a lot of items, a lot of last hits. This is about killing TC, stun locking him, bursting him down. Well, actually killing anyone. And Ogre Magi, as well as THD, that is Jakiro, I'll just call him Jakiro. Ogre Magi and Jakiro are intelligence heroes, but they also have like some of the highest strength growth for intelligence heroes in the game. Ogre Magi is melee, so he kind of needs to be a little bit bulkier. But Jakiro, for some reason, has a remarkable amount of strength growth. I don't know how that makes sense as far as the dragon thing goes. I mean, like, he's a dragon, so I guess dragons are pretty strong. But they're already pushing very far into the Tier 1 tower. Sing Sing looking to dip around. Gale going off onto Sing Sing, as well as a Thunder Strike from the Disruptor. Right clicks to follow. They got to be careful not to get hit by the Split Earth, and the Split Earth does miss. Top lane, Hannah Montana versus the Sand King. Looks like Hannah Montana is taking a little bit of a lead as far as the harassment goes. But Bambo is just barely ahead as far as the creep kills. If anything's going to happen, is going to be towards the mid lane. Jo up against Black in the mid lane. Not going to happen much. Not much is going to happen there. There goes initiation. On to come with me. Static kinetic field is going to go off. TC taking a lot of burst damage. Split Earth actually barely missing. Venomancer picking up the first blood. Jo has actually teleported down here as well. Does he have a Sprout? No, he does not. His level 2 is in the summons, and that's not going to help him with this at all. If he had a Sprout, that would have been the death of Jakiro. Most likely, he had a Tango, so he could have gotten out. But there goes the Nature's Prophet back up to the mid lane, actually. So not giving Black that much free farm time. And now TC getting initiated once again. Dual Breath as well as the Split Earth coming out. TC blinking away, just barely going to salve up. He's going to be just fine. 1-2-7. Might get right click down by these 2 heroes. Yes, Sing Sing is going to take a fall as well. So much right click damage, but no. Leshrac getting a deny. Is there going to be another spell cast to catch Come With Me? Blink from TC. Blink, Scream, not enough damage. Now TC is in a world of hurt. Fire Blast is going to open up, and Split Earth is going to miss, actually. TC might get out of this. He doesn't have enough mana. He's going to go down. Ogre Magi picking up that kill. Very good deny by that Leshrac. Come With Me, making sure that this tri-lane doesn't get anything. And this tri-lane is actually not going the way of Mouz at all as I thought it would, because Complexity is being the aggressors, and Mouz kind of not much damage coming out in the level 1 stage of the game. And like, once they all get to level 4 or 5, then things are going to get very messy. But until then, they're not doing enough damage. And the right clicks from the Complexity side seem to be a little bit too much. Somehow Bambo's actually leading the way as far as creep kills go. Looks like with that level 2 Caustic Finale, it is overpowering the level 2 Anchor Smash. I mean, like, it's free, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Jo is going to get a haste rune, but he's got to be careful. Jakiro is there, going for, no, he can cancel off his spell cast. But everyone from the Mouz side taking a very long way around. That is going to buy TC a lot of time to just get as much experience as he can. Hannah Montana, I don't know. I keep on looking up to the top lane because they're like dancing a little bit, but nothing's happening there. IX Mike and Fluff and stuff doing the dual jungle kind of thing. Thunderstrike, very heavy Thunderstrike build on this Disruptor. So he's going for kills. He's going to be very aggressive. Not necessarily going for the glimpse quite yet because, well, I don't know. It's just a matter of personal preference. What you want to max out. Generally, it is Thunderstrike though. There's 3 heroes down here on the Mouz side. But no one's really getting the farm, which is problematic. TC is like getting the farm that is available to him, which is great. I mean, like, farm is farm, and why would you not pass up farm? But the farm from Mouse Sports isn't really coming out. Leshrac isn't landing those last hits. And, I mean, like, 6 only, but you have 12 on the Queen of Pain, which is double. Still not that much, though, considering Black is 22, and Nature's Prophet, 22 as well. But somehow, Sand King getting the easiest time of 24. Caustic Finale just demolishing that creep wave. Look at all those creep kills. Money in the bank. I love getting Caustic Finale, although, I mean, like, I know it's bad to get early, but it's just so satisfying, because everything just pops, and it dies, and explosions everywhere. Come With Me is going to run into the Disruptor. He's going to take a Thunderstrike, run away. Kinetic Field is going to stop him just a little bit to allow him a little bit of right-click time. Double Breath as well as the Ice Path landing on TC and IX Mike. 457 is taking damage from the Wolves as well. Queen of Pain picking up that kill and Disruptor solo killing Leshrac. I don't know how Disruptor did it, but that happened. Jo actually also teleported in here to help out as well. So this tri-lane for Mouz isn't going the way that they want. Hannah Montana playing some games with Bambo. Stop it, you guys. You guys are like, keep on making me look up here, even though nothing's really happening. So no one's really going to kill each other on that lane. Shakira's now teleporting up there, so something might happen, but not quite yet. So once again, Complexity taking a very early kill advantage. It's kind of been the name of the game for the past 3 games. Every single game, Burrow Strike onto the Hannah Montana. Is there going to be an epicenter to follow up? No. Ravage is forced to pop off by the Hannah Montana, and IX Mike is here. Bambo is going to go down to the Venomancer. Right clicks, no deny there. This time, 157 now in a little bit of danger. Mike is trying to block his way with the wards just to get as much damage as he can. 157 is trying to go through the trees, but no. Venomancer picking up a double kill. Beautiful teleport support coming in from IX Mike. He's going to get 2 kills, which is a lot more experience than he would have gotten otherwise. Level 3 on the Ogre Magi and level 3 on the Jakiro. So Venomancer taking a couple steps ahead of them. He's going to get his level advantage up. And if you get level 6 or level 7 for the Plague Wards, that would be very important for the Complexity side for their pushing and counter pushing. Although it doesn't look like that Mouz actually wants to go for the pushes quite yet. Their pushing lineup is kind of weak. They do have Liquid Fire as well as Edict, but that's pretty much it. This is going to be a kill game, and a kill game alone, I feel. With pushes intermittently dispersed between the kills, which I'm okay with. That sounds like a plan for me. IX Mike level 3, we're going to plant down a couple of wards, but lots of heroes from Mouz circling up to the top lane. Bambo posing himself really aggressively. Positioning himself, let's say that, really aggressively. And IX Mike might be lured into a false insecurity. Plague Ward going to spot out 147. But the other heroes have left the top lane, looking towards Jo instead. Sing Sing is going to set up for a split earth by Leshrac, but they're both only level 3, so not the most damage. Jo's going to run right into them. Disruptor actually picking up the Jakiro kill. Now Jo's going to take a Fire Blast as well as a split earth. Jo's going to take a lot of damage. Morphling is going to wait for him in. Not going to pick up the kill, but he is going to help his team with that. Not getting wailed on by the Tidehunter. Doesn't have a Ravage, so no kills happening there. And Morphling picked up a Regeneration Rune. Mouz, Bambo, poison damage. No, not enough to take him over. Now Hannah Montana might be in a little bit of trouble. Sing Sing and Come With Me once again circling around for those stun ganks. But Tidehunter probably will be able to survive that. TC has been chilling in the bot lane this entire time. And Jakiro only level 3. They're not really getting any experience. It's not what you want at all. Disruptor now hitting level 6, going to pick up a Static Storm. So big silence. If he could keep them there, and between Ravage and Kinetic Field, it's not that challenging to actually keep them there in the Static Storm. Morphling is doing pretty well for himself as far as the gold goes. Nature's Prophet is the only one on Complexity who could really contest with the farm coming out from Mouz. But the kills are coming out from Complexity, and kills a little bit more important as they give you a little bit more gold. I mean, like a hero kill versus creep kill, just a little bit more gold. And experience as well, especially when it's shared between 3 heroes like this. So the tri-lane from Mouz is back in business. Ogre Magi and Leshrac after that successful kill onto Jayo. Looking to get a little bit more farm, but TC is here, and TC, being level 6, will easily outlast hit this Leshrac. And there's no aggressive positioning coming out from Sing Sing and 1437, so TC is going to do this all day long. Jayo actually being very defensive, picking up a very early Hand of Midas this time. Not as late as last time. Oh, Bambo might be in a little bit of trouble. Is that static? No, that's kinetic field. Bambo just chilling in the Sandstorm. And there's nothing that could draw him out. Do they have True Sight? No, Bambo just be chilling. Bambo's got to run. Run for it. Taking a Gale. But he did get a Burrow Strike. Also, he's going to have a little bit of distance. No, Thunder Strike is going to zap him down. One more. Boom. Oh, no. Actually, right clicks from the Ice Mike. Going to take him down. Bambo trying to Burrow Strike into the trees, but he's going to take him down. TC is going to be in a little bit of danger, but the Ravage pops off from Hannah Montana. Ultimate from TC as well, going off to 157. Split Earth on TC and Hannah Montana being split between the two, and the Edict isn't very high level at all. TC going to the low ground and barely living with 45 HP. Hannah Montana trying to go for 157, and he's going to smack him down with that Hammerhead, Sharkhead. Jayo teleporting in, but there's no interrupts for that teleport from the Leshrac. Leshrac is going to get out alive. But 11-3 in favor of Complexity. Complexity is taking more and more advantage in this game. 4,000 now as far as the experience goes. And most importantly, those are on the support heroes. If they can get their nukes up, that means that they're just going to keep snowballing at least for another 10 minutes. Bambo teleporting up to the top lane, looking for someone. Although it's all a fake. Because, well, he does have an epicenter, and there's no way to actually... Well, Glimpse could pull him out of that. So if he has to get the Disruptor in the Burrow Strike, but it looks like he has given up on that. Venomancer, no way of interrupting that in epicenter. And Montana has Arcane Boots, going for Magic Stick, I guess. There it is. There's 500 left in the bank, and Jayo just doing his farming thing. Probably an Urn and Mech to follow if the last games have been any indication of how he's going to play this game. Tower in the mid lane has taken a fall, so somehow Morphling pushing that down all by himself. So that is going to be a small advantage, or a small factor going in favor of Mouz. But you can see from the gold per minute, all of the Complexity heroes are on the solid middle block. And even though Mouz do have the number 1 and 2, this farm disadvantage between their the middle block, the top and the bottom block, is going to be a real problem for them. Because 3 of the heroes are simply not going to be effective at all. And I mean, like, generally Ogre Magi doesn't really need that many levels. Leshrac and Jakiro as well. But they need more levels than what they're getting. Venomancer's level 8. And Jakiro's only level 4. Disruptor level 7. The experience advantage is piling up in favor of Complexity. Gonna look towards Bambo once again. Venomous Gale not gonna hit. Burrow Strike out from the Sand King. Actually, Venomancer burns her ultimate for this. Dust now up on Sand King, so no Sandstorm away from this. Glimpsing him back to a very good area. Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field. Not gonna be able to do enough damage. He's still taking a little bit of damage, but Nature's Prophet ultimate can bounce around. But here comes Black with the Haste Rune, looking towards IX Mike. Doesn't look like he actually wants to push his luck because Queen of Pain is here. Wait for him in would have meant his death. So that Sand King living for quite a little bit of time. But in the end, Nature's Prophet with that ultimate. Oh no, now come with me, going to be engaged upon by Hannah Montana. Popping the Ravage to interrupt the teleportation, and that's going to be another kill going the way of Complexity. Tower is now in a little bit of danger. It's very low. And with the wards and the right clicks, they should be able to take this down. TC not getting the last hit, but gold for the Radiant means gold for everyone. Bot lane tower also going to be under a little bit of heat. Bambo is here looking for an epicenter maybe. He could nail Jayo with it, and that would mean the death of Jayo. Jayo is going for mech. Going to hold off on the urn this game, I suppose. So far, Complexity seems to be all over the map. Black has been free farming pretty easily, though. 1,300 gold on him. Let's see if he wants to go for a shotgun. Be pretty effective if he gets it in short order, which I don't know if he can. But his farm has been pretty good. He's no longer in the lead. Nature's Prophet with a Hand of Midas. Kind of expected he would overtake a Morphling, but he's still staying very competitive as far as the farm goes. And now they see a target in the top lane, 1437. Actually, TC could just go kill him by himself, but he does have support to make sure that kill is that much easier. Sing Sing is spotted out, and he's going to run into 2 enemy heroes, Fluff and Stuff and IX Mike. Gale just going to hit on the edge, teleport in from Jayo, and Sing Sing is in a ton of trouble. He's going to get nuked down so hard. Leshrac actually picking up a kill on the bottom lane in the meantime with that Sand King. Leshrac lane, Black is trying to make something happen, but he's forced to use his Replicate. No way, he got glimpsed away actually. Black is still alive here, but oh no, wait. He's invisible. What the hell am I talking about? He's looking to go for Jo, but he's very, very weak. He's bleeding out. It's going to be close. Jo. Oh. Gosh. He's going to go with his waveform and shotgun down, or adaptive strike down. Pick up the kill from the Morphling. Very good play by him. Really down to the wire as far as that one goes. And Morphling actually survived a lot longer than I thought he would. Not much kinetic field on puff and stuff. He is maxed out on the Thunderstrike, so there's a lot of magical damage there. And as we all know, Thunderstrike pretty good against the Morphling because he's water type. Not very effective against Sand King, but actually I think they're bending the rules a little bit because Sand King's dying quite a lot to that Thunderstrike. Maybe he's aiming for the horn. You guys get that? That reference right there? Yeah, that was good, right? I know. I take full credit. But anyway, this Tier 1 tower on the bot lane has been destroyed, and Tier 2 is soon to follow. Jo teleporting in for that, and uses Treants to tank up this tower. Plague Ward's there as well. There should be a little bit of counter pushing coming out from Mouz Sports, but their heroes simply are not in position for this. Mouz Sports Bambo's on the top lane. Sing Sing hanging around in the jungle. They're going to initiate onto the Leshrac. He's going to miss the splitter. Actually only hitting on Jo, but a Venomous Gale to follow up. Dual Breath trying to slow them down, but Disruptor with the right clicks picking up another kill. Going for a Force Staff, and he should have that right after this tower, actually. Or tower in a little bit. Venomancer picking that tower up. He's going to be pretty wealthy, I think. He's 800 gold, not the most items, but that's perfectly okay for a Venomancer. Meantime, Black has pushed out the mid lane tower. He's going to go for a shotgun, I believe. No, he's actually going to go for straight for a Manta style. And this courier is awesome, by the way. Look at that. Just going to zoom in on that. No, that's not courier. Get out of the way. That courier is simply amazing. It's no defense war dog, gotta say. Yes, I do have one of those. I love it. I don't support enough though, but I guess if someone could buy me a courier and then give it to me, then I could like spawn it and it'll be awesome. And I could show off how popular I am. Grow my EP in like 6 inches. Bambo gonna teleport out after picking up his Blink Dagger, and TC gonna swoop right in, get some free farm. He goes straight for his not Aghanim Scepter, Sheepstick. 15-5, Complexity leading a 3-1 kill advantage. But Complexity, even though they're very much ahead, they're not. Mouz Sports isn't out of this yet. Because they do have a Morphling. And Morphling, if Mouz Sports managed to stall enough, then Morphling could single-handedly take this game. It's going to be very difficult because by the time Morphling gets that big, there's going to be, what, 2 Sheepsticks? Well, at least 1 Sheepstick. And that could shut down the Morphling pretty hard. Lots of Mouz people are smoked up. Looking to go towards that mid lane. Hannah Montana is on the front lines though, and he does have a Ravage, so you don't want to initiate on that. They could perma-stun him down, which it'll be close with that Kraken Shell proc. If he's lucky enough to get that out. And looks like it's going to be a little bit of a standoff. Jo farming and teleporting to the bot lane, trying to get some creep equilibrium on the side lanes. TC is already doing his work on the top lane. So just balance up all the lanes, and then you could have a lot more opportunities to get kills because that'll shrink the map coverage that Mouz has, and then make it that much easier for Complexity to pick off people. Chikiro has hit level 7, Shrek as well, but Sing Sing still really poor as far as the experience goes. And, I mean, like, Ogre doesn't need it, the multicast. It just helps a lot. But really, his Fire Blast is all about that single play stun. Oh no, he's going to run 3 people, fluffing stuff. He's going to open with Thunderstrike, Gale as well. Sing Sing is going to get annihilated by that Anchor Smash. Here comes Black as well. Bambo blinking in with that Epicenter, doing a lot of damage to that Hannah Montana, but he did get the Ravage off before he dies. Morphling gets bursted down by TC. Static Storm unfortunately not hitting anyone, but everyone from Mouz is simply dying and buying back. Queen of Pain picking up a triple kill. Might be a quadra kill right here. 1437 taking a lot of damage, unleashing his ice, and the Adaptive Strike from Black is going to pick off the Disruptor. Jo now on the run, does have enough mana, and can teleport out if he wants to do so. He should do it right now because he's losing time. Here he goes. Teleport. No, Adaptive Strike. If he waited way too long for that. If he did it as soon as he had mana, he would have gotten out alive. But he bought enough time for that Adaptive Strike to come online. So a decent fight for Mouz, but they had a lot of buybacks forced out of them. Granted, the buybacks are pretty cheap considering the levels of their heroes, but they're not exactly rolling in dough, so... Morphling just got completely annihilated by TC, who's now going toe-to-toe with that Morphling. Not going to win that fight. But if he goes again, he could do pretty well for himself. Oh, Sing Sing stealing out of haste rune from under the nose of TC. He's going to be a little bit peeved about that, but his health and mana situation right now is pretty good, so not as peeved as he would be otherwise. The big ultimate's not really connecting for complexity. They did get them out, but they didn't really do well with them. Sing Sing is hasted still, so no kill there. Teleport coming in from Jo. Gonna try to kill this Sand King. Can you get it? Yes, you can. Good job, you got it. This Nature's Prophet sitting at 1800 gold, 461 gold per minute, very high gold per minute. 50 ahead of the Morphling. Although Nature's Prophet can't really use farm as much as the Morphling can. Doesn't matter though, they're gonna push down the tier 2 tower. Do they have their big ultimates up? No, the Ravage is down, the Scream of Pain is down. This is... I feel like if Mouz engages right now, they would just completely clean up. They don't have the buybacks though. Do they have buybacks? No, the buybacks are like all gone. All the buybacks. Use all the buybacks, and Complexity seems to want to give up on that bluff, as well they should. Gonna instead head towards the top lane. 1437 has positioned a ward up there, so they do know where Complexity is. The matter of whether they want to fight. Here comes Come With Me. Gonna land a Split Earth, and a Bro Strike Epicenter coming out from the Sand King as well. Ravage just came up with the Tidehunter, but he's not gonna be able to use it. Scream of Pain from the Queen of Pain, and as well as Static Storm doing a ton of damage to the Ogre Magi, as well as 157, who are both gonna fall down. Come With Me now gonna get right clicked down by everyone else. TC trying to take out Bamboo and Black by herself. It's not gonna happen. Jo is teleported back in, but the Strength Morph is simply too much. IX Mike dropping an Urn Charge on him. Static, the Kinetic Field is going to hold off Black, but that's not enough. Bambo killing the Venomancer with one more right click, and is going to kill Puff and stuff as well. So everyone from Complexity getting cleaned up. Mouse Sports starting to really make a comeback in this game. Granted, they still are several towers down, but the experience advantage is starting to bend back towards them. Unfortunately for Complexity, their Ravage didn't come out as fast as they would like. Tidehunter just got completely chain stunned down. No opportunity to get that Ravage out. I'm sure he was mashing that R key, or whatever custom hotkey he has for that. I'm sure he was mashing it. Didn't come out though, and that would have changed the fight. Because Morphling was very low on HP. Sand King was pretty low as well. He's going for a Veil of Discord, which I love. I don't know if it's the best item at this point in the game, but he's level 14. He actually is a pretty high level. 7 and 8 on the supports, however, with 11 and 10. Disruptor to get a much better Static Storm. Unfortunately, you really need to combo that off with either the Kinetic Field or the Ravage, or else they're just going to walk right out of that. You're not going to get the damage, but you are going to force different positioning out from the enemy team, which is, you know, like, it's valuable. Its value is definitely different depending on what situation you're in. But in a position like this, Mouz, with that Sand King ultimate and their Jakiro spells as well, when they are guaranteed to hit, that's just peachy. Complexity, that situation team fight would have been good for them too. Unfortunately, the Tidehunter was a little bit out of position, so that's why it didn't go the way of them. Jo's got to get himself out of here. He's going for his Sheepstick as well. TC, are you there yet? No. Just 600 away, so he's going to have it in 1 or 2 minutes. Everyone from Complexity going to try to sneak on by, but the Creep Wave has spotted them out. And they actually do know where Come With Me is. TC on the chase, going to get blocked up a little bit by the Mud Golem, but here comes the teleport from Jo, going to find Come With Me. Come With Me is on the run. Where are they going? No? Come With Me is safe for the moment. Yeah, they're actually just going to kill this Creep Wave. So, Bambo and Come With Me, teleporting out just fine. Queen of Pain going to take the opportunity to farm up the rest of her Sheepstick. And once she gets that, then the Morphling is, I don't want to say a non-factor, but his effectiveness will be very much diminished, especially since the Nature's Prophet Sheepstick will soon follow. He's almost level 16, so that bouncing ultimate will hurt quite a bit. Oh no, Bambo, you might be in a little bit of trouble. Hannah Montana gonna cut him off with that gush. Jo is here as well. Burrow strike into the trees, and he's trying to teleport out, but no, he gets glimpsed back. Mouz Bambo is so damn dead. Disruptor with the hammer blast, taking him out, and now Purple might be in a little bit of trouble. He's gonna try to go on CoL with him, but he's taking a lot of damage from that Jakiro dual breath. Sing Sing is here as well. He finally has his multicast. It's about damn time, 23 minutes in. This tower is not long for life, however, this is the last tower that Mouz Sports has. And Mouz Sports, I don't feel like they want to defend this without their Sand King. Sand King was caught a little bit out of position, unfortunately for him. He should have just teleported out of that. I don't know why he was chilling in this area. That was not where he wanted to be at all. Complexity want to keep pushing. They do have the Ravage up, and they do have a Hood on Tidehunter, so the Epicenter not going to be doing as much damage as it did before. Macro Pyre as well as the Tool Breath trying to thin out the creep wave, but Nature's Prophet has quite a few treants here. They're not going to be very substantial at all. They're just going to all get nuked down by this Jakiro. And looks like Complexity not going to push their luck. Going to farm up just a little bit more. Try to get a pick before they really push in a lane. But you know what? They got this tier 2 tower. They're going to be happy with that. Jo unleashing is now level 3 ultimate, getting him lots of money as well as creep equilibrium on creep pressure, I guess, onto the Mouz side of the map. Getting limit the space Mouz has to move around, and they're looking towards Roshan. They do have a medallion, they do have a gush, so a lot of physical damage will get through to Roshan. They also have wards, which could block them up for quite a little bit if Complexity places the wards effectively. Sheepstick now up on Jo, Sheepstick up on the Queen of Pain, and all of Mouz is smoked up. They know where the Complexity side is, or they know where they want to be. There goes the Ice Path, not revealing anything, however. It's going to be a very tenuous situation right here. Ogre Magi clone going to go on in. Maybe spot the Courier, so they might know where they are now, but this is the pipe. That's going to be huge for this upcoming fight. Courier going to scout out, maybe? Where are you going, Courier? Badger, you got to get to safety, man. You got to go. You got to go. They're going to see black in the mid lane, but everyone else is still smoked up. Complexity, what are they doing? They wanted them to come from up here. I can't circle on this map, but that's where they wanted to happen. But they're actually just going to say, screw it. Let's breach high ground. TC is starting already. Jo is here as well with those treants. And they're going to force teleports back from Mouz. Here comes Jakiro as well as the Leshrac. Sand King is going to follow as well as the Ogre Magi. So everyone's coming back. Let's see if they could actually take him in a fight. They need black back right now. Macropyre going to thin out the creep wave once again. But this tower is taking too much damage. This tower is going to fall to the Radiant. Complexity seems to be content with that pickup. Going to fall right on back. Maybe head towards Roshan. They know that there is one less smoke for the Mouz Sports side. Let's see if there's any more. No, they don't have any more smoke. If Complexity realizes that, they could take a very easy Roshan. They're actually going to smoke themselves and head towards black. He does have his Manta style left. He does have strength more, so it'd be pretty hard to nail him down. Blink in from the Queen of Pain, just barely getting in range of that Hex. No, it's actually Jo getting the Hex off. He's going to teleport out. Mouz Bambo now going to come in with a huge epicenter, doing a lot of damage, but Hannah Montana got a good Ravage as well. Bambo sitting in the middle of everyone, trying to buy time with that Sandstorm, but it's not going to be enough. Nature's Prophet ultimate going to bounce around and kill him. And that was a very good fight by Complexity. They took them pretty handily. Unfortunately, they didn't get Sing Sing. They didn't get 157, so they're going to be able to defend the spot lane. But the spot lane is going to go down pretty quickly. This Rax is going to go down. Black can't defend this by himself. He is nowhere near stacked enough. This ranged Rax is going to fall also. Or maybe not. They're just going to transition to the mid lane. Or half. They seem to be kind of indecisive. There we go. Now they're going to pull out. They got the mid lane. And that means the ranged Rax is soon to follow. Jo going to trap himself. Beautiful. Good work, Jo. Crowning moment for the Nature's Prophet. He's going to use his Hand of Midas before dipping back into the Roshan pit, most likely. TC looking for a Hex onto that Morphling. Not going to happen. Instead, going to get Sing Sing. Sing Sing taking so much damage. He's going to get trapped in the kinetic field with the Thunder Strike on him. Tidehunter with the Gush, picking up that kill. And now Queen of Pain blinks out. Hannah Montana is in a little bit of a bad position, but Jo is going to teleport into an even worse position. And they're just constantly getting picks off. The Complexity side is on to Mouz Sports With that Rax down, the second Rax is going to follow, and they could easily go for Roshan if they want to do that right now. They're scared of smoke as well, they should be, but unknowns to them, smoke is not up right now for the Mouse Sports side. They've used all the smoke. Teleport from Jo coming in, looking to get a Hex onto someone. Morphling is going to try to get away, glimpsed back, and he's going to get silenced into the static field with the kinetic field, holding him out of place. Black is going to get killed immediately. Does he have buyback? Yes, he does, but Leshrac is the one here trying to go after Jo. He's not going to get him, but he's going to run straight into Bambo. Brostrike can take him out. Sand King now is going to retreat, and 157 and Sing Sing trapped in the kinetic field once again. TC is here with the magical damage. Jo teleporting right, unfortunately, into the wrong place. Disruptor gets taken down by the Ogre Magic, who instantly buys back into the game. IX Mike going to be there with the wards. Plus bot lane, which is going to be pushing in. Gale unfortunately misses, but TC doesn't give a shit. He's going to go in straight into Sing Sing. Right-click him down. Queen of Pain picking up that kill. 157 going to be nailed down by the Scream of Pain as well. Buybacks from everyone, however. Jakiro and Ogre Magi are rich enough to afford it because they don't have really anything else, and they're very low level still. Huge Epicenter coming in from Bambo. Going to take out the Venomancer as well as try to go for Jo, but he gets the Hex off, and right-clicks might be enough. Ravage popping off Hannah Montana. Then Thunderstrike will take down the Sand King. Will it? Yes, it will. Disruptor picking up a kill for himself, who has bought back in his... he walked back as soon as he can. Come with me now, popping off a drum charge, looking towards Jo. Don't know if he could hit him, though. Brostrike is in range. If they know where he is, Kinetic Field can hold him out. Beautiful Kinetic Field. And Jo going to try to teleport out. There's no stun in range. Jo's going to live. And in the meantime, the Rax has gone down. So one full set of Rax from Complexity, who lead Mouse Sports 2-1 as far as kills go. Hello, Kunya. Turning to the game. Check the... Get out of here, Reddit. Nope, okay. Still no viewers, but that's okay. 157 gonna get hexed by Jo. TC is there as well. 157, you are so dead. Burrow strike in from Bambo, trying to buy his ally a little bit of time, but he's gonna get glimpsed right back. And he's gonna get worked on by the other team because TC could follow that glimpse back. 2 kills onto the Jakiro and Sand King, and that's going to mean a push into the mid lane. I don't know if Mouz can handle this push. They do have the Ogre Magi and Leshrac still up, and Black might be in a little bit of trouble. They do know where he is. If they get a blink Hex on him, then he's going to be dead, but the Hex is not up on either of the 2 Hexers. But instead, they're just going to settle for a Tier 3 tower, and, you know, Tier 3 towers are pretty good to get. IX Mike with the wards, and Nature's Prophet popping off the drum charge, actually, from Hannah Montana. That was what that was. Going to start shredding down this tower fortification, trying to buy themselves a little bit more time to get Jakiro and Sand King up. Jakiro teleporting right in. He's going to try to make something happen, but no, he's going to get initiated immediately upon. Sing Sing taking a lot of damage from the Queen of Pain. Black in the middle of everyone, but he gets hexed up immediately. Going to use Replicate to get out of there. And this tower has gone down. The Rax is being worked upon by all of the summons. Split Earth not going to hit, and Complexity is on their way to taking a second Rax. There goes second Rax. TC and the rest of his team. Well, I don't know why I just said that, but I guess Fluff and Stuff being the team captain and the rest of his team taking out a second Rax, and that is going to mean that Mouse Sports is way far behind. I don't think that they could I don't think they can come back from this. TC has been playing beautifully, and Jo with that Nature's Prophet, I mean, like, he got a lot of practice just within the set alone. Has been everywhere with those teleports. Complexity really showing why they're one of the top teams in the world, being ranked second by Ghosted Gamers. They have something like a 78% win rate, which is like 79, I guess, at this point, because they just won a couple more games. It looks like they might be in a position to win right now. There's only one rack standing between them and $6,000. 6,000 euro, actually, so it's a little bit more than $6,000. I believe that's the prize pool of the defense. If they win this game, then that is going to be theirs, as well as the bragging rights and everything that comes with being champions. Morphling does have an Eagle Song up, so he's going to look towards a shotgun, but he's going to get hexed up. Oh no, Static Storm going to hold him in play with the Kinetic Field. Morphling is going to get taken down by 3 support heroes. That's not what you want to have happen at all. But Disruptor is very high level at this point because he got such a great early game advantage. And now, well, who is that? Bambo on the run, trying to draw a little bit of fire, but no. It's going to be 1437 who's going to get sprouted up, and a Kinetic Field hold him in place as well. Multicast on TC, but it's only level 1 multicast, not a big deal. Come with me, going to get right-click down as well by the Nature's Prophet, and this, I think, is going to be game. There's the GG call. Ladies and gentlemen, Complexity are the champions of the Defense 2. And last-minute attempts by Bambo, trying to take someone out. Jo is still very much alive, though, with that pipe and mech popping off. Sing Sing going to be the last one to fall in this game. So Complexity, very big victory for them, very huge achievement. And they're going to walk away as champions of the defense. There's the congratulations coming out. Very well played by them. Going through the winners bracket, not dropping a single game in the group stages. Complexity is just steamrolling everyone at this point. It's going to be they're just an extraordinarily fearsome team. Mouse Sports did pretty well for themselves as well, going to pick up a little bit of prize money for second place. But, you know, first place, silver medal, kind of, I guess we could say that, since I think today's the last day of the Olympics also. But either way, they're just fountain farming at this point. They know they've won. Everyone from Mouse Sports has left. There it is. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been the grand finals of the defense. Hopefully it'll get uploaded relatively soon. I don't know how soon that could be, since I got to do a lot of stuff tomorrow. But if you like this cast and if you're watching it live, then just follow that link right here to my YouTube channel, where everything I get gets uploaded. Everything I cast gets uploaded. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. GG.